Now let us discuss about what is iteration method. Consider an equation f of x is equal to 0, which can taken in the form x is equal to phi of x, where it must need to satisfy mod phi dash of x must be less than 1 at any value of x. For finding nth approximation, general formula xn is equal to phi of xn minus 1, where n is greater than or equal to 1. First one, we need to find the interval of a comma b for f of x in which the root lies between a comma b, and we take random value in between a comma b, then we need to substitute into phi of x after finding the phi of x. Okay, now let's see an example. F of x is equal to x cube minus 6 minus 1. We can represent this x cube minus x minus 1 in the form of x is equal to cube root of x minus 1, 1 plus x cube by 3, and here 1 plus x by x square. We need to find phi dash of x for these three forms. These are called phi of x, and it is also called phi of x, and it is also called phi of x. We need to find phi dash of x. Phi dash of x is equal to 1 by 3 of x plus 1 minus 2 by 3, and here also phi dash of x is equal to 3x square by 3, and here phi dash of x is equal to, and here phi dash of x is equal to here minus 2 into 1 plus x. Phi dash of x is equal to x plus 1. We need to do differentiation for this. And okay, now let's substitute here at any value of x. We need to check this phi dash of x must be less than 1. Okay, now here if we substitute 1 is equal to 3 by 3 and it is equal to 1. So it does not satisfy. And here I think that it will satisfy the above condition at any value of x mod phi dash of x is less than 1. And I think it will also satisfy, and these two equations are satisfied. But if we check stability for this equation, x is equal to cube root of x minus 1 has more stability than this. So we need to consider this as phi of x. Now we need to consider this as phi of x. Okay. Now let's see an example. Here, find the positive root of x power 4 minus x minus 10 is equal to 0 by iterative method. Okay, first we need to find the interval of a comma b such that the root lies between these two values, and by trial and error method we need to find a comma b. F of x is equal to x4 minus x minus 10, and if you substitute f of 0 is equal to 0 minus 10, it is equal to minus 10, and here f of 1 is equal to 1 minus 1 minus 10, so minus cancel is equal to minus 10, and here f of 2 is equal to, and here 2 power 4, 2 to the 4, 16, 16 minus 2 minus 10, it is equal to 4. So these two are adjacent positive or negative values. We need to consider this as interval. Interval is 1 comma 2. Okay, now we need to find we need to take random value between these two intervals 1 comma 2. So I am taking 1.5 as random value, 1.5 as random value. Okay, now, so again, and first I take this random value as 1.5, and I need to find what is phi of x. So x power 4 minus x minus 10 is equal to 0 can be written in three forms. Okay, so I can represent this in the form of x is equal to x power 4 minus 10, and I can also written in the form of x is equal to 10 by x cube minus 1. I can also written this in the form of x is equal to x plus 10 whole power 1 by 4. Okay, and only this x is equal to x plus 10 whole power 1 by 4 will satisfy the converging criteria, that is phi dash of x is less than 1. Okay, you can also check that phi dash of x is less than 1 for this equation. So the first we need to find the initial approximation x naught by substituting this into phi of x, and this x naught is equal to we are taking random value as 1.5, and next x1 is equal to phi of x naught. X1 is equal to phi of x naught. X1 is equal to what is phi? This is the phi of x. What? This is the phi of x. Okay, we need to substitute here. And what is x naught? X naught is 1.5. So here 1.5 plus 10 whole power 1 by 4. It is equal to 1.8415. So x1 is equal to 1.8415 and x2 is equal to phi of x1. Okay. Like this, we need to iterate until we get the successful approximations. And the general formula is xn is equal to phi of xn minus 1. Okay, this is the general formula for finding the nth approximation. So x2, now we are in x2, and x2 is equal to phi of x, and it is equal to what is what is x1? 1.8415. Okay, so here 1.8415 plus 10 whole power 1 by 4. So x2 is equal to 1.8550. Okay, now we need to find x3. Here x3 is equal to phi of x2. What is phi of x? Phi of x is equal to x plus 10 whole power 1 by 4. And here what is we got x2 in the previous as x2 is equal to 1.8550. Okay, now x3 is equal to 1.8550 plus 10 whole power 1 by 4, and now x3 is equal to 1.8556. We need to find x4. X4 is equal to phi of x3. It is equal to 1.8556 plus 10 whole power 1 by 4. It is equal to 1.8556. X4 is also is equal to 1.848556. Okay, now x4 and x3 both are equal. Okay, these two successive approximations are equal. So we can stop here, and the root of the equation x power 4 minus x minus 10 is equal to 0, and the root is equal to 1.8556. Okay, this is correct up to 4 decimal values. Here up to 4 decimal values, these two values are correct. Okay, and if you have any doubts, please comment below. I will also provide the notes in the description. Thank you.